There's so many thoughts, there's so many angles in this realm. Remember, we have control of the tuner while we're alive and conscious. We can tune our frequency to what we want it to be it happiness, joy, things that are invaluable, things that are worth more than $1 billion. You can have $1 billion and not have happiness and joy and peace. So if you working with the source and the universe and you know how to attain that, then you are richer than billionaires. You are more wise, you are probably more healthy, if not on the path to being more healthy. I'm also realizing that sometimes health isn't a prerequisite of enlightenment. One quick example that's popping in my head is Baba Kalendi, mushroom expert, which I learned from KT, the arts degree, and many others you can think of that may reach an enlightened moment. Which leads me to believe it's about being open. It's about being an open vessel, so that the ancestors, the source, the powers that be, the God that you serve, the goddess that you love and serve, they can embody you, and then sometimes it's not in an avatar sense. They're embodying you with culture, with knowledge, with ancient secrets, ancient herbs, ancient ways to interact with the earth, and we have to be open to receive that. We're open to receive cash. We're open to receive Cash App, Venmo, Chime, Zello, whatever the new ones are. I mean, it's all type of ways we receive, and we're open, we're open, we're open. And then we get all of that, and sometimes we still, I mean, even messages open. We're open on the internet, we're open on our social life, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Um, so we're open there, but then are we actually open? And then it's like, well, okay, how do you tune into that frequency? How do you get open? Because we know how to get open on the internet. Click on, open up, live. But how do you open up to the ethereal net or open up to a spiritual source that, one, you may not be aware of? Um, Two, do you know how to access it? Breathing is the main access point, as we're learning through the great teachers. Breath alchemy, Divine, great breath teacher, and many more. I mean, it's just popular social breath teachers or whatever. But I mean, we all are breathing, so we're all learning. So breathing, there it is, just breathing, and I guess getting into the right environment where the air is fresher, more clear, has better ions in it by water. Put your feet in the ground. Um, going on to rambling into these subjects, just talking about how do we connect, how do we tap in and hear what these ancestors or what our higher self or our lower self is trying to tell us through sourcing, which is herbs, teas. We got to raise our potential hydrogen, our pH to a balance. Um, and we have to understand our gut and our microbiome deeply and very closely individually for our own individual selves. We need to know who we are and listen to our bodies and know what our body is telling us. And then, watch the clouds, the signs, the birds, the mood of the planet, and you can kind of tell who you are as well. Um, if the mood of the planet is at a certain place, then, we're all kind of in that place. But as we elevate and as we grow and find sustained enlightenment, not just a moment, but sustained enlightenment where we can live and move and act in it in this avatar in real time, and therefore creating and projecting a new healthy reality in this realm as we have developed in our gut microbe and in our inner realm. So we got to get into our inner work. Think small, think microscopic, think minerals, think, how are my bones going to extrapolate minerals from this meat, cheese, milk, soda. It's too much. My bones are not going to be able to move in a way, and it's going to eventually break them down, foods like that. So you need foods that are, microscopic, that are bioabsorbable to your, has to be bioavailable to your cells, to your organelles, to your bloodstream. It has to be bioavailable. And, there's different ways to do that. Again, different teas, different compounds, herbs, fruits. I mean, everyone is talking about it, so I'm living it at this point. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone who is living it is talking about it. People who are ignoring it are not talking about it, and that is a mass of people. People are still waiting for the Popeye's chicken sandwich and still eating dead food, just flat out, just eating dead food. So I don't know. So enjoy if you enjoy dead food, but I mean, it's not going to raise your potential, and you're going to be spinning your wheels in life in many different directions. And you may still have enlightened moments and be able to speak to truth. I'm not saying meat eaters or whatever you are in this realm. I mean, I believe animals can relate truths to us and show us amazing things and signs. I mean, so, and they eat dead stuff. So, I mean, I'm not saying that whatever state you are in this human avatar, that if you're eating dead stuff, that you can't still be enlightened, still share truths. I have learned that. I did think that at one point, that you just are in a lower nature and you cut off. But the body is amazing, the mind is amazing, and the spirit is ever flowing and ever controlling, if you will, of the situation. So the spirit can take over, the spirit of life, the spirit of God, the spirit of Christ consciousness, the spirit of electric energy can take, or the spirit of plasma can take over anything and affect any chain of events, because that is the omnipresent source, which is God, and it's in all of us. So yeah, we got to tap into that more and learn to be in line and symbiotic with celestial movements, symbiotic with celestial timing, not being distracted by holidays that are planned around celestial movement and celestial timing. We need to get off of another person's program and realize that we are programmed through circadian rhythm, through light, through dark, through different systems that activate as we go through this light and dark phase every day with the celestial movements. So, yeah, pay attention, you guys, to the celestial movements of the earth. Learn as much as you can. Fight the sugar. Put down the dead meat if you can. If you can't, at least get you some sea vegetables, some sea herbs to help smooth the journey. Sea vegetables, nori, sea moss, wakame, dulce, kelp. Sprinkle all of this on all of your food all of the time. Make sure your iron is up. And peace to the leaders in the forefront, people who never gave up on the message of connecting to Mother Earth, long before Sabi, long before KT and the greats that we know today, long before Enki, Yaki, Layla Africa, long before these great teachers, Eris Latham, long before them. I mean, we lived in the earth, and our feet were solidly planted in Mother Earth, and we were in a different whole state of existence as a result of that, and we created heaven constantly and eternally, and we still do, and we still will. So that's the journey. We're going to continue to create heaven, reconnect ourselves to this realm as we're supposed to be, and move in our God sense, and move God-like, and heal this planet, heal this earth, heal these cities, heal these people, heal the animals, give the animals their land back too. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm expecting great things for the rest of my eternal existence here. It's going to be beautiful.